Yanis Varoufakis, you've walked into another hailstorm of political craziness. We've got the furthest left leader Labour has ever had. You met him. What do you think of him?
He's a thoroughly decent person. I think everybody who has ever met Jeremy comes up with that answer. The reason why this hailstorm has happened, of course, is because people all over Europe, and I think in the United States too, at least in part, have had a gutful of this incredible notion that during the good times, finance must take over, and during the bad times, everybody else will have to pay the price for what they've been up to.
As a role model goes, a party that came to power in January, elated, and crashed and burned in July is not a great role model for Jeremy Corbyn. You'd admit that.
It's a cautionary tale that the exuberance of the first moment has to be managed and has to be channeled into defense mechanisms against the onslaught, which will come from an establishment that is not going to give up its privileges very easily.
What can Jeremy Corbyn and John McDonnell learn from what you did in office?
The one important lesson is that the people out there, if the message is right, if you are sincere, if you forget about spinning and speak to their heart and address them directly as adults, are not going to be terrorized by the media. Don't fear the media. The media can be bypassed if the message is right and if sincerity defeats hypocrisy.
You, at one point, were very dismissive of Labour, I remember. Mm-hmm. Does this prove a party like Labour can be, in your eyes, redeemed?
Everyone can be redeemed, as long as they do the right thing. Labour lobotomized itself sometime in the 80s and continued to do so. Continue to play down its critique of capitalism, of British capitalism, and continue to pretend that it was a light version of the Conservatives. And therefore, it ended up being the only political party or organisation in Britain that disowned class struggle.
If Jeremy Corbyn came to you and said, Yanis, help us, would you? On a formal basis?
I don't think they need me. And we all need each other.
Yanis Varoufakis, thank you very much.
Thank you.